And I bet you thought I was done with the Powershell Pet. Nope, we got colors now. Check it out. Look at him go. Look at him go. He is just a color changing freak. It's like PowerShell Disco up in this little console screen. So let's look at what I did to make this happen. I didn't make a lot of changes. They're pretty simple. First, up here, um, we need to get a collection of all the different console colors that we can use. I could have typed them all out, but I'm lazy. So what I did was I found that there's this array that has all the console colors named inside of them. And so I stuck that inside of this enumerator object, and I used the get names acceleration to expand that, and it enumerates through all of the items in that array, and I assign them to this variable. I'm guessing. I'm not exactly sure how that worked. I just kind of stumbled upon it, but it worked, and that's the important part. So when I run that, you'll see that I now have a variable called colors that has all the color names that we can use inside the console. There's 16 of them, and it's a lot easier than writing them all out. Just a simple line, and you can get all the colors, put them inside of a variable. So that's the first step. The next thing I changed was to create a second switch statement. Up here we have the movement switch statement, and down here we have the color switch statement. So I'm using a parameter called regex so that we can use regular expressions inside of this switch statement. I'm still passing it a number, a get random commandlet to get a number between 0 and 4. And here I'm using regular expressions to decide what happens when switch encounters one of those numbers. So if the number is between 0 and 1, it's just going to break out of the switch statement, which means that no colors will change. If the number is between 2 and 4, this bit of code gets executed, and this is what changes the colors. So I have my color variable, or that has the collection of the colors, and I can decide which compartment I want to use by providing it an integer. So this is going to pull out the 5th color, and this is going to pull out the 9th color. By putting get random in parentheses inside of that same compartment where we supply an integer here, it randomly selects an integer and plops it right in there the same way that we plopped a number in there as well. So it's going to find one that's between 0 and 15, and it's going to pull the string for that color and then assign it to this color variable. And so that's what changes our color. And how does our color get displayed? All I did was add the foreground color parameter to our right host, and I supplied it that variable that has one of the console color names so that it can display it out on the screen. And that's it. Just 3 bits of code that I changed, and now we have our super disco PowerShell Pet. That's it. Thanks for watching.